Hey there, Danielle Matthews here. Welcome back. All right, so last time you were asked to update your cover photo and your profile photo, make sure that your about section is very clear, and think about those 3 topics that you want to post about. So if you've done all of that, you are ready for the next step. And the next step is to think about who it is that you want to talk to online. And before we get into where to find them and what to say and all of that, this step really is so key. It is the critical piece to get clarity and think about, look, who energizes me? Who is it that I would love to be able to work hand in hand with? Or, who is it that would really benefit from the ASEA products that I really want to be able to connect with and talk to and share with? And so I want to do a little exercise with you right now. And I want you to think about people in your life that when you get off the phone or you just hung out with them in person, you feel energized, you feel excited, you're like, you know what, oh, I just love that person and the way that they make you feel inside. I want you right now to think about the attributes of that person. What is it about that person that you're really attracted to or that you really enjoy? Is it that they have a good sense of humor, that they're always positive? Is it that they always have a lot of energy? What is it? And now I want you to think about, some of the basics about them. How old are they? What age is this person? Where do they live? I want you to think about, do they have kids? Do they have pets? What are their hobbies? All right. What do they like to do in their free time? What do you guys do together? What do you all talk about? All of these things are really key. Are they a reader? What type of books do they read? Or what podcasts do they listen to? Or what YouTube videos and YouTube channels are they watching all the time? The reason I have you ask these things is because you want to get very intentional about the person that you want to work with. And you want to get very intentional with what are the key indicators? What are those little green lights that you're going to see and you're going to go, oh, this person would be a ton of fun to work with, because there's billions of people online. So we need to start narrowing it down into what's going to energize you and who you want to work with. And as you're looking at this list that you've now written, you might find that a lot of those attributes are actually a reflection of you, and you can find yourself in those traits. And the reality, what I found is that in the network marketing profession anyway, we tend to attract people that are very similar to us, that hold the similar values, that are at similar stages in life to us. And so that's what we're going to work with. And so I want to run you through a couple of examples, people that, that I've worked with and how I've helped them kind of focus in and dial into where they're going to find the people that they want to work with online. The beautiful thing is that social media has done the heavy lifting. They have done all of the hard work for us. If you think about it, we get served advertisements based on our behavior. They're very good at saying, oh, you might like this, you might like that. Well, guess what? The other people getting served those ads have the same interests as you. The algorithms have found that these people are pretty similar. And so just people that like that post or that comment on those advertisements, those are people that you can reach out and connect with. The other thing, though, is that there's communities, and that's a beautiful part. I don't know if you're aware, but Facebook has communities. And so I want to share my screen with you and show you, if you're just on, your home page, let's say you are a stay-at-home mom, or recently your kids have left and so you're an empty nester, so you can search stay-at-home mom. Okay, and when you do that, all sorts of things are going to be pulled up, and I want you over on the left-hand side to come down to where it says groups. And where it says groups, boom, now all of a sudden they're going to pull groups that are relevant to you. So now, I'm in Colorado right now, so it's showing me stay-at-home mom groups right here in Colorado where I live. So I can make friends with people there and see if they might be interested in what I have, right? We have a lot of similarities and commonalities to start a relationship off with. Work at home moms, right? You just keep scrolling and you're going to find different groups. Now, maybe you're a retired nurse, so you can type in nurse and go again to groups, and it's going to show you all of these different groups that are relevant for nurses. And so the people that are here, right, already have that similar interest, that commonality. Maybe you're someone that loves to exercise, and so look for women who lift, okay? And I'm going to try and find groups. And It's going to pop up, here's this first group, right? Women who lift weights, 105,000 people are in there. And this is a great space for you to be able to connect with people that are similar to you or have those attributes. So I want you to just start searching with some of those attributes that you wrote down. Maybe you guys like to hike together, go and play tennis together, whatever it is. There's some key elements in there, and there's a ton of people hanging out online with those same interests. All right. So that's what I want you to do is go play around. And you don't have to get locked in on anything, right? This is a little bit of a moving target at the beginning because you're going to try and figure out, look, what are groups that I would actually enjoy being a part of? And who do I really like to talk to and work with and discuss things about? Maybe it's gardening, maybe it's baking, whatever it might be. Your job, your homework is I want you to find 3 what I call fishing holes. I want you to find 3 groups. Okay. I think of fishing holes as, look, there's all these fish. To me with social media, it's like they're in a barrel. We're not even going out, on a boat. It's so much easier for us because we've got all these fish swimming around that have this common interest. So it's going to be really easy for me to put some bait in there and make a connection. All right. So I can start to get to know this other person. And I want you to find 3 different fishing holes, right? 3 different barrels, 3 different groups where we are then going to learn how to connect with these people, how to add value, and how to start conversations. All right. But before we even get into any of that, we have to get super clear on who it is we want to work with, because guys, what we focus on expands. All right, where you put your attention, energy is going to flow. And I want you to get crystal clear. The clearer you are, the easier it's going to be for us to get you really oriented to how to take advantage of this virtual space and this virtual world. All right, so I will see you next time when you have your fishing holes all figured out.